Oh yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We're gonna test this Wi-Fi, baby. No more Waffle House Wi-Fi. Let's see. 1118. Oh Lord, have mercy. All right, we're gonna see. Hey, what up, dude? We're about to see, man. I don't. I think the Waffle House Wi-Fi is over. I think the days of Waffle House Wi-Fi is over. Cyberphonic stonks. I forget. I refuse to change it. I'm literally going to just go live to see if I lose connection. I don't think I will, dudes. I got all new setup, man. I think the days of me freezing up on streams are over. And we're going to test that. Dude, I don't think I'm ever going to change that name. Cyberphonic Stonks, it's probably been like 6 months. I don't know. It's been a while. I'm sure I can go back. I'm sure I can go back to finding when I changed that name. That's a lot of streams to go through, though. What's up, dudes? On a Friday morning, afternoon. I was fooling around with some stuff before I have to do my Friday activities, and I was like, you know what? Let's see. Let's see if this internet works. Apparently, the router and extenders. Hey, what up, dude? I'm up in here. Dude, I was just talking. I was just thinking about you the other day, man. I've got to plan a day to come over to Picola, dude, and hang out. Um, I've been looking out and getting a set schedule lately. So Fridays, I pick up Hannah's kid at school. We spend the day together. But Saturdays and Sundays, I should have off Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays usually. But I got to plan a weekend to come see you, dude. It's been too long. Dude, I forgot. Yeah, the freezing on purpose. But no, so so when we got hit with that storm, I mean, my internet was always kind of slow. We never could figure out why. Even the internet guy was like, "I don't know what's going on," and I was like, "Aren't you the dude who like fixes that problem?" But no, uh, our Wi-Fi extenders were just like toast. They're done. They finally crapped out. So we upgraded, man, and it's been nice, dude. I have normal internet again. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, right. Oh, and Albert, I tried so hard this last week to get on for the game night with the boys, and I could not connect to the internet for like 2 or 3 hours. And then I finally did, and it was just garbage. Um, yeah, dude, for sure. Well, like soon. There's got to be something we can dude, because I saw y'all going to with Holden and Matt. Y'all went to is it Wizard World now? I don't think it's called Wizard World anymore, but New Orleans. I watched that video and I was like, dang, it's been too long since I've done something like that. So, dude, 720p to 4K. Pretty sure I'm still in 720, dude. I refuse to pay for that. I might pay this year to get the premium package for StreamYard, but like, I don't know, man. Don't really stream that much anymore. I might start trying to since I have been having a more set schedule this past few weeks, and it's supposed to continue on. I might start trying to do stuff like schedule streams, like Jeremy used to do Sundays, and I jump on every Sundays with him. I might start doing something like that, just because I need to get back in to most of what I've been doing is behind the scenes, man. I've barely been posting or making videos or doing anything. I've just been working and working and living, you know. All right, where am I at? Come on, let me mess with some fusion and if it'll let me. Still waiting, dude. It's been 5 minutes and no freeze. 5 minutes and no freezing. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting. I feel like I hadn't done this in a hot minute. All right, hold up. Hold up. You go ahead and throw this to the boys if they want to jump on. Oh, I got a missed call from Sean. What the fuck? What did you call me, boy? 11 hours ago. Dang, Sean, I missed your call, dude. 11 hours ago. All right. There we go. All right. Albert, you going to be able to play tonight? You still here? Damn. That ain't good. Why is my Fusion not loading? Something's wrong. Force quit. Nope, don't have it. Why is my Fusion not? Is Fusion down or something? Yeah, I'd love to start tonight. Destiny? Nah, dude. Still haven't. Nah, dude. Call of Duty. we did Call of Duty last week. I still haven't done Destiny, dude. Every time I tried, it was annoying as shit. And I was like, all right, I'm not spending 2 hours running around trying to figure out what I have to do just to play the game. Destiny annoyed the shit out of me, dude. I know it's probably something dumb that I'm not doing, but yeah, I was like, oh, you guys in there? Yo! What up, dude?
What's up?
Y'all there? Look at you. Hell yeah. Damn. My boys, my beautiful boys. What you got? You son of a bitch.
Price tag on the back. No.
Dude, open it up, dude. Crinkle the pages.
Open it up.
Open it up, dude. Bust it out. Bust it open.
No, I ain't taking this thing out. Come on, I got more. Yeah, show more.
Keep coming, dude. Literally, I just jumping on the stream to see if I freeze, dude. Y'all got that? Your boy got that Wi-Fi repaired, son.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice, nice.
Original.
Yo, Carter, when you come down here, man, I got a ton of comics we got to go through. My dad's comics.
Please.
Need to re-sleeve them, boys.
That's it. That's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
all the other ones are just okay. Those are like the big three that I got.
Show me the ones in y'all's pants.
What?
Show me the ones that are in y'all's pants.
Oh,
Let's see it, dude. Whip them out. Whip them out right now.
Relax, dude.
All right, fair enough. Touche. You guys see anybody up there? Anybody we know?
Tony. We saw Tony. We saw. Oh, we hung out with AJ last night. Oh yeah, we saw AJ today too.
AJ? That's what's up.
Anybody else?
So far, that's it.
Not yet.
We just been walking around and just seeing everything.
Yeah.
Word, hell yeah.
Might spend another $400. Who knows? We'll see.
Dang, man, dropping some cash.
Carter is.
Yeah, it's
Are y'all meeting? You're meeting with Hayden, right?
He is. Yeah.
yeah, tomorrow.
That's awesome. That's so cool, dude. I need to find out. Yeah, probably money, right? That probably costs some money. How much? You don't have to say. You don't have to say it.
It was 150,
150. Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
250.
You in for 250.
That's not, dude. That's not bad. That's pretty. I mean,
I mean,
Those guys
it's once in a lifetime for me. So,
dude,
I
money
not
comes
no,
and goes, dude.
What are you doing?
I was killing time, right? Working on some stuff. I got to pick up the kid at school soon, but what I was doing mainly was I was like, oh shit, I need to test out my dude. All our router and like extenders were just toast. So we got like a whole new set, and I've had like,
You look clean for me.
dude, I have this whole thing is to see if I freeze. Like I was like, let's see if I lock up
Yeah,
because
I'm in MegaCon right now, so I'm sure it's like, you know. So if
Yeah.
the fact I'm getting you this good, it's probably you're probably good.
no, yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Something was up. What was up was those things, those freaking extenders and stuff were toast, man. Like
Yeah.
we were getting shit internet, but it looks good now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna meet with his dad again. Oh, Holden's there for the YouTube panel. He's at MegaCon.
Who is?
So my friend Prime, see Prime NX, that's my friend Glenn. He lives in Pensacola, which is like an hour from me. So him and I met through like Star Wars room pages or something.
Yeah.
And we've been friends for the past couple of years. But Holden has a channel. He does watch with like he used to have like his my friend watches where they did all the Marvel movies and stuff, and then he does like my wife watch. He basically watches movies and shows for like for people's first times and stuff. But he's got a pretty big YouTube channel, and I guess he's there.
Okay. Yeah, there's like a content creators like area.
Yeah.
You could podcast
Yeah.
whatever.
If y'all see Holden Hardman over there, dude, tell him I said what up.
I remember.
Yeah, I know, right? There's probably like so many people there.
There's a fuck ton, yeah. And then tomorrow's
Dude. Dude, y'all filming any of it? Yeah, making a little video?
I'm not.
I hear you. Just trying to enjoy it.
Yeah, I have no plans for the entire trip. I'm just here.
That's what's up. Damn. Jealous, man. I need to go next year.
Dude, you should.
Yeah, I haven't. That's what I was saying to.
Dude, drive down and come tomorrow.
Dude, I had to repair my transmission, bro. It's $6,000.
All right.
I was like, yeah. I mean, I could drive. Well, I could drive my van, but yeah, dude. I was like, I gotta drop some cash here soon. So like, I'm kind of. Oh man, I just gotta save up for the trip this year after paying that off. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
But, and then I got some other friends. I got my like childhood friends who are talking about meeting up too, and I'm like, oh, I was like, that was another vacation. I can't. So I want to go. I want to go to Jeremy's house too. I've been talking about flying out there to Jeremy's house for the past like 2 years.
Yeah.
I gotta figure it out. Dude, look at me. 13 minutes in, dude. Not one time have I froze. That's a fucking record.
Yeah, you're clean.
That's a record, dude. 13 minutes. Damn.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna go back to eating, but
Yeah. Love you guys.
love you too, bro.
See you. Old dumb boys. 13 minutes, man. And not one buffer. This is good. This is progress. I think what's not progress though is Fusion, man. Come on, boy. Come on. Damn, Fusion does not want to load. Do I have a Silk Stalker hilt for sale? No, I don't typically sell hilts like that. I pretty much just do commissions for people. I'll do a scrap build, but I'm not like a saber company. I do have a Sith Stalker hilt that I absolutely love. I definitely want to make it more accurate. It's the Corbanth one. So okay, maybe they're working on something for Fusion. But here, I'll show you that Sith Stalker I was talking about, dude. I love this. This thing is ridiculous. I definitely want to upgrade it though, which I probably will. You know, probably do. I think when I did this, what up, Richie? I think when I did this, this one, right, the Sith Stalker. This was this was the first. Side note, sorry. This is the first stand that I ever designed. Little Star Killer, little Emperor's Window type thing. Dirty, right? But Jeremy gave me this hilt a while back, a good while back. The Sith Stalker, and he's like, "Yo, you want this?" And I was like, "Absolutely." I have a problem, dude. Send me stuff you don't want. But it's not accurate as far as the pommel goes. I'd like to shorten the pommel, right? And then there's some greeblies that I could actually do. And then I really do love this hilt, and I definitely want to give it better treatment. I was really happy with the way that the chassis turned out. This is when I just started doing chassis, right? And like that's kind of the style that I've stuck with. And the reason I kind of want to redo this though is to maybe add some lights, and probably upgrade to a Profi. This is the Golden Harvest Phase 4. I think it's the first one or the beta boards or something. I came in this board in passing through an install where I upgraded, and then I was like, I'll just buy that one from you or whatever. I can't remember how I got that, but it's the purple one, and it's pretty cool. Let's throw a battery in here. The saber is obnoxiously loud, which y'all know I'm a fan of. I like it when it's like, I should probably turn this down. That's my favorite. It's so weird how long it takes. That's the other thing. This thing takes a while, but really do actually, I enjoy this hilt a lot. Like whenever I put a blade in it, I'm like, oh yeah, it's obnoxiously large. I actually don't know how well y'all can hear that because the audio might cancel that out. But it's definitely a cool hilt. Definitely a cool hilt. Yeah, dude, I want this pommel. I want to shorten it and slant it, and then just create like a. I can do it. It's just one of my low list of priorities. I am getting close though. I've got maybe about 2 or 3 more of these commissions that I'm working through. This one I'm working for my friend Gabriel, who's been waiting longer than anybody on my list. But I took this guy, and I had to make a pommel for a 28 millimeter speaker. But hopefully I'll have this guy installed this weekend. But yeah, I pretty much I want to work on a bunch of different things, and then I want to work on my displays. I'm redoing my whole room, like the shelves and tidying up and downsizing, and I don't know. But I did do my Qatar though, my Q-Ron. This is one that I'm very happy about. While I was waiting for shit to print, I went ahead and did this one. I haven't done a video yet, but I'll go ahead and show it off to you guys. So it's got a Profi, right? And pretty simple chassis. All right, very basic chassis. So I modeled it up real quick and had a good bit of fun trying to get this guy my guitar section. I did shave these guys down though. That was weathered it up some. Might be hard to tell because I went for very subtle. A little bit of dirt in there, you know. Really like that. Yeah, I think, dude. I think does Corbanth not have more? I think Corbanth might have some Sith Stalkers. I'm gonna look at it here in a second. Well, almost 20 minutes in, dude, and we've been running smooth. That's progress, baby. Let's see. I didn't expect an all-in-one. Oh yeah, check it out. So it's I had to fiddle with it a little bit, but I made this screw a little longer, so that way it would, have a guide. And then I put springs on these two plunger switches so they stay, so they're not like wild. They're actually spring. And then I shaved them down so they're not so freaking long. But yeah, man, two little switches of beer. The board's under here. I wanted to do a cover and give it some, I just wanted to cover everything. I need to get a battery wrap, but yeah, man, freaking. It's another reason why I did it. Another reason why I did this one while I was waiting for stuff printing, because I had this all done up and I was just sitting there and I was like, I could probably do that one fairly quickly. So I did it on one of my pulled it double time overnight. I do enjoy. Let's see. Picked up another Drew marble, dude. I need a marble. Check it out. I did this last night. So one thing with my Ocularis was I did the wrap right, and I was like, it's still missing something. So I decided to do what I did to my Vestige way back in the day, was carve in some just like tribal looking designs. So, because I felt like it needed a little bit more flair on, like, I don't know, it being like this is like an alien hilt to me in like the Star Wars universe. I feel like some kind of alien species would be wielding that. But yeah, I decided to carve in with my little mini Dremel just some tribal looking stuff, because I did it before in the past on this Vestige, to just give it a little extra, I was like, that's kind of cool. I still need to clean it up and blend it and whatnot. I got way too much shit. Oh, it's on the site, but you can't. It was for sale for a long time. Long time. Let's see, Titan, what's up, man? Good to see you too. It's good to hang out, man. It's been, like I said, it's been a minute. Yeah, dude, Glenn, we'll get it. I'll be freed up because, like, I stopped commissions a while back, and then I have projects and stuff to finish off. But once I'm done with that, I want to take this year to really kind of streamline how I take things on and what I do, and be a little bit more picky on projects, so I'm not avalanched and kind of like just trying to rush through some that I do. I like to take my time on most of the stuff, and usually when I do some projects, I'll do them through. I'll go through them, and then I'm like, man, I wish I would have done this part differently. So I like to take my time into like really, really going into the project, and I haven't been able to do that lately. So we'll see. Yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, it's I mean, dude, it's really only took me like 20 minutes, but it was fun to do, and it just adds a little bit more like to the eye. When you look at it, you're like, okay, there's something. And then I get that marble in there, and it lit up. It'll blend. I still gotta blend it. And then I think I'm gonna use his chassis, dude. I think because I love I don't know. In this instance, a part of me was like, I should make my own chassis and go crazy. And then I was like, but at the same time, like, this is already done. And I like Tim's chassis, obviously. His work is great. The only thing that sucks for mine was that vent right here. I guess it didn't fully. Something was weird, but you're supposed to be able to put a 2020 pixel through there, and mine like broke off, and it was almost like a powdery like substance. It was weird. I don't know about FD or what is this, SLA. So I was like, whatever, man. I might just paint it up and install it and have like just a, because I mean the marble will be cool enough display feature. I've kind of gotten to where like I do enjoy doing chassis, obviously putting a bunch of lights and getting just crazy with it. But sometimes it's exhausting too. Like I feel like it's exhausting. I just want to put a Saber together and like turn it on and play with it. Usually like the bells and whistles in the chassis, adding lights and doing all that stuff. Like, I don't know at this point if it's just like a pride thing. Like, what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, you didn't use 100% of the potential of the chassis, like then you didn't do it right. And I'm just kind of like, that's kind of exhausting too. Like adding a light or two here and there has been great, and I enjoy it. But yeah, man, sometimes I'm like, I don't know. It's like I just enough. Just one or two lights is fine. People were like, add a disco ball, add a strobe light, add a fog machine. I'm like, dude, there's not enough room in most of this shit. Even though I want to, you want to do that kind of stuff. Dude, Fusion is acting up. It's I know they have planned like maintenance. Yeah, it's not one to open for me. That's all right though. I'm happy with this having some freaking, what is it, 25 minutes and not one time have I frozen. This is progress, boys. This is progress. I'm going to turn this off. Really what I want to do is I want to build a droid. I want to build a droid this year. I'm thinking I might do a BD1 because I might want to do a like I said with displays. So like these bookshelves and all this stuff that I have DVDs in and a bunch of stuff. I like to display stuff, and it's all scattered right now because I've been tearing stuff up and it's all unorganized, and it just drives me nuts. But I want to have dedicated displays for. I mean, I've been working on getting my plaques right. So plaques for props is one that I really like to go to, and I designed a basic stand that holds these plaques, right? But like stuff like this, right? So you got like, I'm a fan of this kind of shit. Like this is what I really like out of the hobby is having a cool display. I need to print this guy up. But like each hilt, you know what I mean? Like just having a little bit of that movie quality display. But I also want to have it minimal. Like this is too much cluttered stuff. I can't handle this. It's driving me nuts. So I want to definitely work on turning the display with lights and greeblies and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, definitely like that one. That's cool. For my V2. But I have a few over there that I finished that are just like chef's kiss, man. These plaques are so cool. I'm glad he's doing that again. Oh yeah, dude. If you is yours open for that vent? Because I mean, I wouldn't mind. I was just gonna make do with what I had, but yeah, if you want to, man, let me know. I'll pay for shipping, and I'd be happy to have that. That'd be dope. All right, this is what I'm talking about. See, we're doing it. We're doing it. Man, Fusion just does not want to play. That was my whole thing. Was I was going to get on here and fool around with Fusion for a while and see if we freeze up. Yo, Double A, did you get on Jawa's claw run? I missed like all three, or was it 2 or 3 of them? And so I was like, I'm not gonna miss this next one. Nice, 2020. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. Let me know. I'll pay for shipping, obviously. And that'd be dope. Let's take a look at Corbin's site. The Dragon Hill. Oh, the Dagon Dragon. The Dagon Hill, dude. I really wanted the Dagon Hill. I just I got too much. The only reason I jumped on that claw one was because the pre-order was a couple months back, I think. Yeah, and I was like, I just had money to burn, and I was like, I'm not missing this one because I've missed all of them, and I've always liked that hilt. But yeah, I was just like, I need it, and now that he has like the aluminum claw that was an accident, and I was like, oh shit, I need that too. So like, I don't know, we'll see. Um, that's something that I'm hoping also to get to is I've said it a bunch, but I really want to get to where I have installed what I want to install because I have a handful of hilts that I'm going through, mostly the game hilts, and then some customs. But once I do that, I want to get to where I can focus on hilts for me one at a time. Yo, PB! One at a time. So that would be a little bit more fun for me because like the scatter brain ADD aspect of like I've got like 12 that I want to do. It's just too much. If I had just like one, I could lock that down and do that more. Like I pretty much have every hilt that I want, but stuff like the Dagon hilt, I definitely want one of those eventually. Um, the Balin, the Balin skull. Nice, Rob. Okay. Yeah, I guess I got mine pretty early on, but yeah, something was up with it. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. It still works just fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's still everything's good. It still holds, and like all the details good. That strip area was just a little off, and again, that doesn't even bother me. I mean, that's not really a make it or break it point for me because I mean, it already looks fine. I'd probably just put something in there. You know what I mean? Just add another Greebly vent and place it in. I did. I do want to do the metal chassis one on that though. Tim's metal chassis is so nice. But I got to do, man. I got to finish. I got too much. Too much. Which is what a Saber hobby's first world problem. I got too many lightsabers to install. Yeah, David, the hilt's amazing. Albert kind of ruined it for me because he posted a picture of a what is it? It was like a skeleton of a goldfish, and I was like, "You bitch!" I was like, I can see it. You know what I mean? But it's a beautiful hilt. Yo, PB, we're 32 minutes in, dude. Not one time have I frozen. This new Wi-Fi extender is working. Yeah, man, that's the other thing too. Hilts have gone up in price like a lot. Like, I mean, maybe not a lot, but now when you're looking at empties, you're talking about the 200, 250 to 300 range, like almost every time. Whereas, you know, used to be like right around 200, 150, 200. Yeah, boy, it's working, dude. I think I shot you the link if you want to hang. If not, if not, you're good. I literally just was like, I'm jumping on here to see if this is gonna freeze up. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. Oh, don't let Leon catch you. Shit, sorry guys. I forgot I could pin this stuff up. Freaking Leon has this thing where when it comes to switches, he's just like, whatever. I'm like, damn. That's what Tim, Jeremy, and I are constantly like, no magnetic drop-in plunger switching. I just no thanks. I'm good. No, you good, bro. I mean, dude, it's freaking noon on a Friday. I was like, it was one of those ones where I was like, all right, I'm going in, and I literally just wanted to see because, like, you know, the when we played last week, you know, I didn't have any problems with the Wi-Fi, and now 34 minutes, dudes, and no freezing. Golly, man, drive me insane. Yeah, dude. I mean, I really think plungers are the best. If you can't get some form of micro tactile up in that bitch, you know what I mean? Like this is, I was like, this is great. This is great. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Like most of the time, if it's not like a clamp card, a box, or whatever, it's just yeah, the magnets. I think it's the magnet ones, the little drop-in magnets. Like my Orgus Din that I got from Leon Jawa. I'm redoing the oh shit. Oh shit. What's up, baby?
Hey,
What's going on?
not much. How are you?
Doing good, man. We're 35 minutes in, and not one time have I froze. And
Very, very good.
we're shitting on drop-in magnets. Is that what it is? Oh my god. Let's see.
Are we live?
Oh yeah, we're live.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm glad I didn't like join mooning you or something like that.
No, dude.
I considered it.
That'd have been my favorite, dude. Join that way. That's like every time they had the helmets, or whatever, the Iron Man helmets, and I was like, y'all missing a golden opportunity not to be butt ass naked in the reflection. I would have totally done that shit. But yeah, we were talking about I have a couple of hilts and whatnot that we're going over, and everyone's kind of saying what's coming out. And I think the Dagon hilt. Did you get the Dagon hilt? I can't remember.
Yeah,
Dagon Garen.
I like it though.
It's
nice.
beautiful. I haven't seen one in person, obviously, just from like the guys installing them. But as I was saying earlier, Albert kind of ruined it for me because he sent a picture that was like a skeleton of like a goldfish, like a cartoon goldfish, like next to it. And I was like, no, I was like, I can see that. Like it really does look like one of those. But hell yeah, dude, the Laser Man, that shit's wild. That shit is wild.
Yeah, it's coming along pretty good.
It's got
Getting the rotary to do the right thing though. That was really frustrating. Several flagship bodies gave up their lives for me to learn that.
Hey man, that's part of that's a sacrifice we're willing to make, right? Yeah, dude, that's every time you send a picture, I'm just like, golly, that's it's like it's cleaner than most acid etches jobs that I've seen. Like it is crisp, which is just worth it. Do you actually, I've been meaning to ask you too. I mean, like this has to be possible, but have you thought of doing any? So like you watch like the Star Wars room builders and stuff like that. You ever see those? Can you do the panels and like acrylics and stuff like that, like laser etching? And
It can't do clear acrylic for a fiber laser. It can do black acrylic.
Black acrylic, yeah.
And
Okay.
I think the diode laser that I got that I haven't messed much with, I think it can cut clear acrylic.
Okay, that's cool. Because yeah, I've seen people do like stands. You know what I mean? Like they do like these laser cut stands, and they have like engraved. You know how like Star Wars always has like a trim going on and like some engraving details and some slants and stuff. And I was like, you got to be able to do that with that laser. But that would be sick, man. You could probably, not to like throw that on you, but like there'd be a lot of people who'd love laser cut acrylic stand like detail stuff for saber stands. I mean,
Yeah,
I would.
I was thinking of maybe it is time to start a YouTube channel just so I can do tutorials of how to do this. So people who want to do it themselves or start a business can, because this is obviously like my spare time.
Yeah.
It's been consuming all of my spare time. And I really just want to do like artistic stuff for myself or artistic stuff for my friends, not necessarily like turn it into a business. So I probably need to like share this information as soon as I can. Not a lot of people are doing like cylinders. They'll do like Stanley cups and shit like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of like pendants and stuff like that, like people do, and like coasters and shit. Like there's so much stuff that would just, I mean, because that's one of the things that like for like the boxes and stuff like that, like display boxes. Like I was hand like not hand carving, but I had like a hot knife and I was like carving that shit in, and I was like, God, if only I had like a laser or something, you could just put it on there and go. But dude, people would pay a lot for that. But also, I can't see it being like a burden too, because you're not necessarily really having to do. You know what I mean? Like somebody could be like, "Here, can you do this custom image?" And that's about all you'd have to really deal with. You wouldn't have to worry about somebody being like, "Hey, man, like the wires aren't braided the way I want." You know what I mean? Like you could just like, "Here it is, have it. You don't want it, send it back." You know what I mean? Like that's. And plus the channel though, dude. I've been saying this for a long time. You have a lot of stuff, like a lot of collectibles and a lot of things, and you do a lot of things. I'd love to watch your channel. Like, I'm always looking for somebody else to watch. Like, you know what I mean? Like I watch Jeremy and Tim, and then I watch like the Star Wars channels and whatnot. And I'm just like I need some new creators, man. And dude, everyone in here is talking about how they'd love to see it. I mean, just watching what you post with like the shrouds. I'm sitting there watching the whole process, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll watch this because, dude, sometimes I have like at work, I'll have like a minute, and I'll just pull up and look at and I'll watch videos on shit. So I know a lot of people would enjoy it.
Yeah, and that's taken a bit of trial and error too. So yeah, the more I can like get that info out there, because I Googled and YouTubed and couldn't find anyone that was really doing specifically what you need for a hilt.
Dude, I remember back in the day, because going back to when I was carving in these boxes, I had friends who were like, talking about like here at home who have like they're not in the hobby at all or any of that stuff, that are just like, there's got to be a faster way for you to do this and all this stuff. And I was like, I don't know. So then I started looking into laser stuff, and I asked around, and some people were I can't remember who it was, but they were like, dude, it's just not really worth the time and effort and money and all that stuff. And I just kind of was like, oh, okay. But like, I really shouldn't have, you know what I mean? I should have really like probably delved in more, but I just took it as like word of mouth was like, okay, this sounds like you have to have like a space for it. It's thousands of dollars, all this stuff. And this was years ago. This was before I was ever even really doing stuff. So I was kind of like, maybe it's not something I need to tiptoe into at this time. But it's just like 3D printing, dude. It took me forever to even get started on that shit.
Same, and wouldn't have learned any of it if I hadn't watched y'all's videos and other videos that walk you through it.
Hipstar, what the fuck is this? That's got to be a bot, right? Delete. Gone. But yeah, dude, coins and stuff too. When you started doing that, because I have like, I don't know why, but like I started getting all the coins too, especially with like KR started doing it, And I was like, I love this stuff. Like I found this one I had for the longest time, dude. I can't even remember what it's from. But I have like so many little trinkets like that, and I was just like, ooh, you could do so much, man. Plaques. I was just showing off some of my plaques and whatnot too. That's one thing that I've really always wanted to do was these display plaques, and I have no clue how.
Yeah,
but
I ordered. I don't know if I could do that, but I ordered the blank
No,
ones. They're like master replicas size.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna practice that pretty soon.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Just like plaques in general, you could do like so many like museum looking plaques. That's like a printed one. I don't know what that is, but so tempted to pick up. Yeah, dude. I'll tell you what, man. The Bamboo Labs printer. When Jeremy showed the picture and the time, I was mad. I was like, dude. I was like, come on, man. It's like, what did he printed? Was it a Fallen chassis? I think, and it's like on like the Enders and stuff like that we have. It was like a 10-hour print, and then on his Bamboo Labs, it was like 2 or 3 hour print. I was like, bro, it makes me so mad.
And
because now amazing. I'm like, yeah, that's and they look great. I was like, damn, that's another thing. It's time to update some shit, but I don't know, man. Acid etching was something on my list, which I still want to learn how to do. I still never tried it, but
yeah, all the principles in like Jeremy's videos, in KR Saber's videos on acid etching, it's the same. It's like you're using that skill set, and it's just translating over to fiber. Then it's just learning the software and the right settings.
Yeah, I think the design aspect would be where I would be most interested in playing with, because that would be like I love that. Oh, and I don't know if you saw this earlier, but you inspired me to like kind of like I did the engraving in the wood. Nice. So I was staring at it yesterday. And I was like, it needs a little something extra. But the designing aspect would be so much fun. Like coming up with like just playing with what could go on a flagship shroud. I could see myself spending just days just being like,
and what you can do with different settings. So like this.
Here, hold up, I'll make you large here.
It's all the same material. I'm just using slightly different settings and like breaking it out into different layers.
That's so wild.
So this started out as obviously as like black powder coat, and then I blew away part of it and then blew away another and then went really deep on some of them. So you get kind of a interesting effect. This is one where I was still learning, so it messed up and it rotated it, but it was one where it was a happy accident because it didn't destroy really anything. It just it got into this part of the image a little bit. So then I just did a little.
I can't even tell.
Yeah, I did a ring to hide it.
Nice. Oh,
like
there we go.
Hey,
but yeah, what up, dude? Look at that stash, man. Keep going. Do not get rid of it. But not, dude, Cole. That is like seriously. That when I saw that handle, I was like, oof. Are you doing any knurling too? I think you were trying to do knurling, right? Can you do knurling?
I tried on the brass flagship. It's got a good texture. It's like knurling, but I think it's essentially like running the laser one way with a pattern and then running it the other way with a pattern.
So it has to like
volcano peaks in knurling, and I'm a knurling nerd because of
weightlifting.
I don't want to fuck it up.
No, I hear you, man. Knurling nerd. That's great. I love that.
Love me some good knurling.
But also, we have other people in the hobby that can do, like Jeremy could do knurling,
Yeah, knurling is. I was more curious on if it was like. It probably wouldn't be faster than actual knurling. Because I mean, knurling, when they do it on a lathe, you just roll down that bitch. It's done.
Yeah. The upside is you just program it and you can walk away. And the only thing you have to worry about is like potentially a fire. But put stuff in place for that.
Dude, I set myself on fire with my Evil Dead chainsaw. Did I ever tell you about that? Oh my god, dude! No. Freaking bro. So my Evil Dead chainsaw, it's made from the actual chainsaw that they made it. Like I tried to go like 100% accurate if I could. And so like it's an old Homelight chainsaw, and what everyone does is they shave off like the actual motor that's inside the chainsaw. You shave off like just the half part that holds the blade, and then when you look underneath with the gears are at, you can see it, so it looks like it's still a real motor in there. But you have to cut out the rest of the motor to get the hand in there and build the handle and whatnot. So I was out on the porch, dude, with a Dremel. And this was a couple years ago. I still have the T-shirt too, which is it's fucking hilarious. But I'm out there with like a face shield and like a motor and a Dremel, and I'm just trying to cut all the parts. And like I didn't realize that whatever it's like a magnesium powder. Like the motor is not made out of like aluminum or anything like that. I was cutting through it fairly simple, and I was like, oh, this is easy. But the thing was, there was a steel pin in there, and so at one point while I was cutting, like the porch was filling up with dust, and so I hit this spark and it shot, dude, and it was like a fireball, right? So what happened was it ignited the porch like a flashbang, right? Like a mushroom cloud. And I didn't know that it was a fire thing. I was just like blinded, and I like tossed the tools and everything and like stepped away and was like, what the fuck? And then I looked down and my shirt was on fire. So I started smacking it, right? And every time I smacked it, it would waft it higher. And I'm just out there like, dude. And like, it's about this big of a hole in my shirt. Yeah, dude, it was so funny. But like, I just like ripped my shirt off and I looked and I had like no hair or whatever right in that area. And I was like, oh, I'm okay. But I was like, holy shit, I was on fire. Legitimately on fire. So fuck it, dude. It's for the art, right? Dude. It was a Star Wars shirt too. I have it hanging up somewhere because I was like, I'm never getting rid of this. It's hilarious. Look like I got shot with a shotgun. You know what I mean? Like just. Oh man. So be careful out there. You know what I'm saying? Be careful.
Wear polyester.
I got to redo that chainsaw too.
So what big projects do you have coming up, Benji?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I am finishing. Okay, so I'm finishing this guy for a friend, right? He wanted. He's been waiting longer than anybody on my list. It's pretty ridiculous. But the thing is, it only had like a 20. It had like a pommel that I'm cut and modeled and got like it could only fit like a 24. And we were like, nah, man, we want a 28. So I already did that. And I'm hopefully going to finish installing this guy, the little chamber, crystal chamber and shit. I don't even know where this is from, but this used to be I had a couple different things on it. Finishing that, I got some repairs, and let's see, I got the corpus to do for Keenan, and then from there, I need to do the DV6 scraps for Jesse. I've been trying to clear everything so I can focus on those 6. And really, I just want to do my own shit soon. I did this while I was waiting because I was like, I need to do something for myself, right? So I showed this off a minute ago. This is the Dark Forces, the Curon, right?
Nice.
I was like, I got it for like $100 a couple months ago because like Corbanth was been trying to sell them for so long. But I was just like, fuck it, man. I need to do something. Like I was printing chassis and testing stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna use this time to do something for me. So
Nice.
yeah, you just got freaking. And I was very happy with the plunger system. Was freaking annoying, right? And these were like twice the size. They stood up like it hurt your finger to push them.
Yeah.
But I put springs in it and got it to where it's it's got the channel, everything works, everything fits, and it is probably one of my better sounding sabers. And I love it. You guys probably can't hear it because of the. Tim, this was the one that I was like, I just want one music track, and it's because it's his dad telling him, explaining it to him.
Yeah.
And I was like tired, dude. I think it was like one of the like Thursday nights that I was like, fuck it, I'm staying up and I'm doing something for me, goddamn. Like so like it was like really late and I was like, what's going on with the Define? What do I just want one song? And I was like, it just because you rotate it, right? So like
Yeah.
So this one?
Yeah, that's the new all the new Profi like gesture controls. I never ever used any of that.
Well, I mean, songs and stuff, I used to be all about. I used to be like, I need this song on here. That's so cool. I'm in the scene or whatever. Like it was like a new thing. Now I'm like, I don't really want it unless it's for something specific. Like this one is see. It's when he's like tells him where the safe. Oh, there you go. That's my safe.
Is it switching tracks?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't tell. Yeah, I mean, having one theme song is fine. I'm cool with that.
I'm sorry.
But like, I don't need my lightsaber to be an MP3 player. Like, I don't need any of that.
That's what my Evil Dead Chainsaw essentially was. That was a boombox, dude. Like 50, like 60 songs on it. But no, the I figured it out like after reading what you sent and like fiddling with it, and I was like, this is dumb. Basically, hold it down like you would. Long press and let go for the audio track, and then just press one time, and it'll just play that song. But dude, it was like skipping them, and then if I skip to the next font, it would just start playing that font's song, and I was like, I hate every time there's like an update. Everyone's like,
how many times did you have to pull the battery?
Oh, dude, I thought I bricked the shit out of that install. I was like, oh no, dude, I really did, man. I like pulled the battery out, and I was just like, oh, I fucked it up. Because I was worried that like maybe the plungers were like bridging and like shorting out. You know what I mean? Like I went through a process. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much, man. I mean, I got it now, but yeah, it was my boomstick, dude. I want to put a bigger speaker in that chainsaw. That's the reason I gutted it was because I just want to redo the inside where I have like a fan. And like a bigger speaker, and I mean, I need to go. I need to do it. It's a real fucking chainsaw. Have you seen it, Tim?
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen my Evil Dead chainsaw?
You guys are not going to believe this, but I've actually never seen Evil Dead.
You're a fool.
I've never seen it.
Bro.
It's pretty funny.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. So like, it's fucking real, dude.
Yeah, that's
like it's a real chainsaw. This is the movie. He cuts his hand off, right, and then he attaches his. But it had a CFX in it. The speaker is built in here, and then it's got inside. It's got a handle with 2 switches up top, and so and I had Jesse do the sound font for me. So you're actually like revving it and doing all that shit.
That's a cool build, man. Shit.
It was, dude, this was one of my favorite props when I was a kid. Right? Like, I needed it. But it was just one of those things, too, where I was like, I built one when I was like 13 for Halloween, and it was so shitty. It was like a gardening chainsaw. Like it was not correct at all. Like I'd like taped it to my own like hand and had like a little like cabinet, like for like the cabinets in like your kitchen.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I had like a little tube where I just reached in and like held onto it barely. And like I did like the torn shirt and the blood and the sawed off shotgun. And everywhere I went for Halloween, people were like, "Oh hell yeah, man, Texas Chainsaw Massacre!" And I'm just like 14, like it's not the fucking, it's the Evil Dead. Like, you know, it's so mad, dude. But there's a guy that has a YouTube channel, fucking hilarious too. His name is it's Brett Scroovy Chainsaws, and Brett is he became a friend over that because, dude, this was like maybe 3 years ago at this point now when I built it. But I spent like just like sabers and everything else. This guy's got like, dude, hundreds of videos on every bolt, every part of the build. And I did some research for like months, and I was like plotting out all this shit. And then I finally was like, "Yo, hey, where do I get? Which bar do I get again?" Like I reached out to him, and then I did my video on it and posted it. And then people were like, "Holy shit, it's got sound!" And I was like, "Yeah, I do lightsaber stuff." I was like, "But I'm really an Evil Dead nerd." It's good, dude. You haven't seen Evil Dead? That blows my mind. Okay, listen.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you would love it because of how.
Like I offended you.
No, not at all. Albert's the one that's offended me by never seeing any of John Wick movies. I was like, what? Like you like are a fan of guns? Oh yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, I expect him to watch
yeah, that blew my mind. But no, dude, Evil Dead, like Evil Dead 1 is like the I mean, you know Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
You know about Evil Dead, right? You're
Yeah.
at least aware of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know of the lore and all the story behind it, but I've just never seen it.
2 was my favorite. 3 is the first one I saw when I was a kid, and that's when, you know, Army Darkness, when he goes fucking medieval times. But bro, the TV show, you would absolutely love Ash vs. Evil Dead. It's fucking hilarious, dude. Have you watched it, Cole? Have you ever seen it?
That's
No,
the
I
new
haven't
one
seen
that came out like a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah, it's only 3 seasons.
Yeah.
But dude, it's if you're a horror fan, a horror and comedy fan, like it was a chef's kiss to the fans. It was amazing. But yeah, dude, I did that. JR printed me the Kandarian dagger a long time ago too, which is I got to do the Necronomicon. That's the other thing too. I got to do the Necronomicon, which I have the sleeve, but I got JR printed this thing for me, and then I painted it.
It's a tall print.
Dude, I know, right? I was like, yo, bro, you want to print something weird? I was like, here we go. What about you? Tim? What are you working on, dude? Like, what do you got?
I am in install. I was going to message you guys earlier this morning about this. I'm in install limbo right now, waiting for components. So I've just been doing chassis and greeblies.
Oh,
That's
okay.
really all I've been doing today.
What about like your personal stuff though? Like you got personal
No.
I just saw your message. I just saw your message to the private chat. Just let me in. I'm trying to fuck.
I'm not working on anything personally right now. I'm super swamped with installs, so I haven't.
Bro, you and
have
Jeremy
time.
pumping them out.
I mean, next will probably be that hilt that I'm sending you, Cole, the Perseverance test tube hilt.
Which one's that? Perseverance.
It's I boxed it up already. It's based on the test tube from the Mars Perseverance.
Oh yeah, the NASA one. Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
So I'm sending that to Cole to do some NASA etch like serial numbers on and stuff.
That's the one we were talking about not long ago. It's a THQ.
Yeah. Yep.
TXQ. What did I say?
TCBQ. Yeah.
It's TCBY.
Yeah.
TCBY.
The TXQ. It's a very. I mean, it's a really well made hilt. Honestly,
dude. I completely
modular,
the one that Cole sent me, the Sear one, the Sear Junda.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised at the quality of that hilt. I was like, okay, all right, fair enough. Like I just thought it would be cheap.
Yeah, and that one, the one you have is modular too, right? The pommel comes off, the grip comes off.
Yeah, check it out. Here, I'll show you. So
yeah, it's like I was surprised. It's not just a straight tube. The one, this Perseverance hilt from TXQ.
Yeah, so I
modular.
I did it up a little bit, right? Because I had to. I don't know when I'll get to it, But yeah, dude, I had to I had to dirty it up. I heat stained it a little bit more. I scarred the fuck out of it because I tried to follow the reference photo that I had, but yeah, it comes apart up here, right?
Right.
And it also comes apart down there. And then really this is the thing holding me back from putting it up the list of personal projects right now is so it'll only fit a 24, right? Which you can bore that bitch out to a 28 easy. So then the back of the pommel comes out, and look how much material they left in there.
Send it to Jeremy and have him bore it out.
Yeah, I really am. I was all like about to do it immediately, and then I was like, I don't want to like overload the guy with my, because I had him bore out a bunch of you know what I mean? Like I've sent stuff to him and been like, take your time. But it's also something that I think I could do myself, but I don't know if I really want to sit there with a Dremel and just enough to get a 28 in there. But
yeah.
Thank you, Cole, dude. This is seriously, I was shopping for it. So when I played the game, I was like, damn it, now I need that hilt. You know what I mean? I was like, I need that hilt on my display for my Fallen section. And I have so many like video game, like, you know how people are like, I only collect canon, I only collect customs or whatever. I didn't realize that I mainly, aside from the custom ones that I build from scraps, I mainly go for the video game characters. Like I have so many that I'm like just trying to go down the list and like make a display for. But yeah, I needed this one. I was looking for it, and Cole was like, "Hey, anybody want this?" I was like, "Yo, wait, hold on, me!" Like, dude, literally in like the search mode, and it was kind of hard to find too because like the Boone Kestis is very similar.
See, you schooled me on that because I thought they were the one and the same, but they're not.
Well, they're the one and the same from like. Well, actually, I think it might even have some differences.
Yeah,
I could be wrong. They're one and the same from like here, but down they're different.
Yeah,
like the pommel's actually there. The ring is smaller, but yeah, dude, I was like looking at the game and like looking at reference photos and.
Oh, look, Jeremy Moon's in the house. Look at that.
Wow, dude, Jeremy. Wow, dude. Jeremy asked Tim. What was it? I can't even remember what it was. Jeremy asked Tim how he did something, and Tim like laid down like a whole like paragraph of how he did it, and Jeremy just goes, "Wow." So like, of course, all of us in the chat are like, "Wow." Like, so for like weeks now, I've seen there. He goes, "Wow." Love you, dude. But yeah, I thank you, Cole, because I was like, whew, that was like the powers that be like dropped that. I was like literally trying to find it because I thought it was a LGT. I don't know what it is. I thought at one point because I think N Sabers or Neo Sabers. I can't remember. That's how I was trying to narrow down like how can I get this, and most of them are Boone Kestis hilts.
Yeah.
So I had no clue. Yeah, I think it's TXQ. And they really have, dude. They really have stepped up their game, dude.
Yeah.
Did that one hold a 24?
The Boone?
No. The one you're sending to Cole, the NASA one.
Oh no, it's tiny on the inside.
Really?
I'm only gonna get a 24 in it. Yeah.
Boo.
I know. And I can't, and like where the pommel is, like there's no opening that one up. So that's all right though.
Yeah, I mean, is what it is.
I think that's true of most TXQ, LGT, like 24 is the max you're gonna.
Yeah, because I think they build them to accept the cores, really, right? So I think that's why.
Oh yeah, they mainly have 24 millimeter for like all around, I think too. I hate to say it, man. I know I'm a snob when it comes to that shit, but if a hilltop, like that's my first question every time somebody has a design. I'm like, that's great. What can it hold in the speaker department? And they're like, it's a 22, and I'm like, I will never ever want it. Like, I know people will die on that hill where they're like, some of them sound good and it's great, and I'm like, I agree too, but like it's never as good or as full as the 28s, man. It's just we can keep pretending we can keep pretending that it's just because it's loud doesn't mean it's good. That's the other thing too. I love pissing off them 24 millimeter people. Ooh, I love
Vader's
it.
vault.
Dude, he came. Yeah, I think he commented on one time when someone was talking, and he commented on one of my responses to 28s being better or whatever. And I can't remember what I said, but it was very immature. I was basically like, "Wow, wow, no thanks." Like like I was basically like, I just disagree. Like like I just don't. I just like I know you built your whole business, and to be fair, a lot of the Vader Volts hilts that I've heard with 24s do sound very decent. It's not what I want. I want a 28, dude. I want it to be obnoxious.
I think Vader's Vault's just 22.
No, is it? I thought it was 24.
I think it's 22. Yeah.
Whew.
They have them, I think, special made too.
Yeah.
Or you can't. I've not been able to find where they get those.
Oh, dude, Tim, you weren't in here earlier. We were dogging on because just the conversation came up about magnetic drop-in switches or whatever, and everyone was like, "Boo!"
I love giving Leon a hard time over that shit, man.
Dude, it's so ridiculous, man. 28 all the way. That's right. Because I mean, like, okay, let's just say one more thing, and I'll drop it. But like I have like one or two sabers where I was like, okay, it's going to be a 24 millimeter or 22, and like there's just no getting around it. And I used the Golden Harvest Phase 4 because you can really push the audio on those things. You really can. You can get those things to scream. And I pushed it, and I was like, okay, this sounds pretty loud. I was like, this is in comparison to like my other 28s. Did it sound as good? Hell no. It's like, yeah, it's loud, but like it sounds like a toy that's going to pop. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't sound.
It's all
like
treble.
Smooth. Yeah, it's all treble. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it can push it, man. That's the one thing that sucks about my Imperial Knight. I have the Imperial Knight saber, and I've been wanting to install it for so long, but it'll only hold the 24, and there's no getting around.
I think the only hilt. Yeah, like I've got a space junk. That this is a 24.
Yeah, I remember that one.
It had to be a 24.
I remember that one at the meetup, and I turned it on. And I looked at you, and I tried so hard to be like, yeah. I was like, it's great. And then the sound, I was like, I can't hide.
Benji turned it on and immediately vomited.
I turned it on, and I went, that's cool. And I handed it right back to him, dude. I said, I'm glad you like that Saner, dude. I do not. No, but it is a really it's just one of those things, man. Like some hilts are better than others when it comes to sound, but
yeah, resonance is important too. But
oh yeah,
if I had to choose, it would be 28 all the way.
Bro,
chassis for the Ocularis. Those of you who ordered them, the bottom half of the chassis are here. I'm still waiting on brass, so thank you all for being patient.
Yeah, dude, hey, that's just the name of the game, though, man.
I'm really happy with like the MJF prints, though.
Hold on. Why can't I make y'all? Why is it not letting me do this?
Oh, you can make it big.
It's not letting me. It's just getting me a.
I'm really happy with it though. MJF.
Did StreamYard change this up? Hold on, solo layout. What does that do? Oh, that's how you do it now. That's dumb.
No, now you made me big here. Here you go.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Remove from exit solo layout. Okay, that's really dumb. All right, remember how you used to have just like a box and you just click the box? Now you have to click the three dots in the top right, scroll down to solo layout, and then you do it. That's no thank you. Exit solo layout. That's dumb. I was trying to do it to Cole earlier when he was showing that, and I was like, because when you highlight anybody, it's just a hand now to like grab shit. I'm just rubbing on y'all. There you go. Right there.
Yeah, you were the very first thing. You were the very first order, man. Thank you for that.
That's one.
I don't put serial numbers on them though, so that means nothing.
Number one, baby. Cole, what about your personal hilts, man? I love hearing about it. Dude, Cole's got so many hilts that he doesn't even know he has.
It's been a blast watching Cole learn this laser etching stuff.
Dude, I don't think you were here either. He's talking about doing a YouTube channel, and I'm like, dude, every one of us do it. do
Yeah.
is
Yeah, or better, I'll just record it and make y'all put it on one of yours.
no,
Easier. Benji, field these questions.
no, dude.
I need to get my Quarkus installed.
Okay, hell
I
yeah.
cleaned out my office because I thought I'd lost part of the chassis, and then I found it. So that's good.
Oh no, well, I'll just send you the file on that, or which chassis do you have?
The fancy one.
Oh, never mind then.
The taco one. Yeah.
I still need to finish my. That's so bad, but yeah, my taco shop chassis Corcus. I just haven't. I haven't finished yet, and I got
Whoa,
What
Mr.
up?
Hey, Sith.
here to do. Also, what up, dude?
What's
Check
up?
it out, guys. An hour and 10 minutes, dude, and I haven't frozen once. I'm giving updates each time.
I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to jinx you or anything, but
we're
pretty
fucking
solid. Pretty
smooth
solid,
sailing, dude. Keenan, are you able to play tonight?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'm playing right now.
You want to play right now?
I've been playing all fucking day, bro.
Talk about that Call of Dudes.
Yeah, dude. I've been playing zombies all day.
Bro, listen. So once I got my new extenders and shit, and I jumped on, Jeremy and I were like, all right, we played a couple rounds, and then we went to zombies. And then we had no clue what the fuck was going on in zombies until we finally got like one other dude. And we just started following him.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do in that? Like, I just don't like the other versions that I've ever played. It was like
it's different.
Yeah, they got like hordes, and you like have to board up windows and shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
So it's like, did you play the last game at all? Because there was a mode called DMZ, which is basically like an extractor shooter. So they basically did that, but with zombies. You're supposed to go in, do contracts, earn money, and then like unlock shit. To,
yeah,
like, progress further in like the story and difficulty.
okay, yeah, because we beat the shit out of this one big dude, and I was like, "We did it. Are we done?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Nope." Get in this car and drive across the map, and I was like,
Pretty
"This
much never ends.
okay." So it never ends.
No, I mean, there's like you have like missions and shit you do, and then like there's like you just unlock shit. You come into the next game with more shit, and then you go into the harder zones. Then you do the Easter eggs, which puts you into harder zones. So it's like there's just a bunch of shit you got to do, basically.
Dude, I don't know if y'all ever played, but I would love to get this back. Was it Gears of War 2? The Horde mode on Gears of War was so much fun. I had friends and we would play that for so long because like it just they don't really have that many games like that anymore.
Yeah,
that I can think of.
But they don't have any good games at all anymore. It's like everything kind of sucks.
I'd be down to try Payday though.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I really think we should try that because
I gotta try to find the video that got me like I'm like I have to play this with some of my friends. Payday is like there's like 3 or 4 of them I think or whatever. But I stumbled across a video of like 4 guys playing it like friends, and it's a bank robbing simulator. Like that's what it is. So, like,
can you imagine how hilarious that would
bro,
be?
The video was fucking hysterical because the way these guys were like fucking up, you know what I mean? Because you basically have to like go into the bank and then like get situated and then do the like, all right, everyone get the fucking and like you have to tie people up, make sure nobody hits alarms. Somebody has to go and like cut the cameras, and then somebody has to go and try to like get the vault and like break into it, and you have to like hold people, and then like
it's like full on teamwork to get it.
Bro, and that's the funniest part about it is because somebody will fuck something up, and then the cops start coming, and then you have to make a getaway. Dude, I was like, this looks like so much fun with friends because it could be like you could really nail it, or it could be just absolute carnage. That's just it, dude.
Either way, I think it would be hilarious if we.
It would be hilarious, dude, and that's the only online game I can think of other than like Call of Duties and shit like that. But I was just like, what a perfect recipe for like you and your delinquent friends to just bank robbing.
Get in, fuck shit up.
But yeah, listening to them yell at each other was fucking hysterical, man.
Or we could play Destiny.
Nope. Here, I got this.
Yeah, I'm not playing that again.
I got this. How do I remove? Remove from stage. There we go. Got it.
I played Destiny 1 and I never played 2 because 1 was I didn't enjoy it.
1 was awful. 1 was terrible.
Was 1 bad? I never played those games. I mean, 2.
It takes a lot to get into, man. It's just very confusing. I don't blame you.
Well, no, it's one of those things where when I queued it up that first night and I ran through it, I was like, "This is dope." And then it started to get to where I was like, "What the fuck am I doing? What is going on? Where am I going?"
Yeah.
So, with games like that, it's just I don't know. Which I'm sure it's fun when you have everyone together. Cole, do you play? I don't know if do you game.
I do, but the most I've ever done is like couch co-op.
Okay.
With just someone here.
That's the best though. And they figured that out.
People are usually pretty mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And some of the names they call me would actually be accurate. So I like.
Yeah. Dude, they faded that out though, man. I used to love like the Resident Evil games had a couple co-op ones where it was like you and your buddy on the couch. Now it's like he needs to have a PlayStation 5 and an account and be completely somewhere else. And I'm like, dude,
yeah.
I think Nintendo is the only system that's really keeping the like in one room everyone's playing type experience.
Yeah, because the Switch they have like the co-op stuff now, which is cool.
Yeah.
Dude, we've got to rob a bank, dude. I'm just telling you.
I think it would be so funny. It would be like it would be fucking hilarious.
I wonder if it's free to download. Hold on, let me see what we got.
Like we would definitely have Benji talk to the teller, right?
Oh, dude,
talk to the teller. It's distracting them, I think there's a Payday 3. I think 3.
Well, there's got to be a version for free. You know what I mean? Like there's so many old ones. Dude, I got that Premium Plus account, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
I had no clue I had it, dude. I had an automatic charge for like $160 like this last March. And I like disputed it. I was like, hey, I didn't buy anything for $160. I like asked friends who've like, have you logged into my PlayStation account and bought a game? Like, what'd you do? Like, I didn't do anything. And then I was like, oh, I automatically bought like the highest package.
Would you pay for the whole year? Too.
Yeah, it's like $160, but I mean, I get all the games and because
you get a backlog of games, and I think you get free games every month. They drop like 3 free games.
Yeah, and I mean, I download them and they're mine. Let's see. I know I saw something for Payday not long ago.
Is Payday crossplay though?
And I'm not sure.
Should be. I mean,
well, look right there. It's already got a Payday 2 Crime Wave Edition. What the fuck? Bro. Like, you rob a bank, dude. You see that shit? Look,
you got like floor layout and everything. You really got to like plan the whole heist out.
Yeah. Like you're legitimately robbing the bank. Security cameras and shit. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I think
SWAT team helicopters making demands. But yeah, it's just like I would imagine it's just obviously a bunch of different levels, and then like you just run the game and see if you guys all get shot down or if you get out of there with a bag full of cash. You know what I mean? Like it's gotta be fun.
Either die or get rich.
Die or get rich, dude. I'm willing to play.
Get rich or die trying, bro.
They got Payday 3.
Yeah, I think that's
$26. I mean, it's like they got so many different packages too. What is this like?
Yeah, like DLCs and stuff.
Yeah.
Pal World. Yeah, what's up with this Pal World? I keep hearing about it. What is it?
What's going on?
Pokemon and Fortnite.
Okay.
Yeah, mercy.
Okay.
You've got like weird characters and shit you got to collect, and I haven't played it, but my friend keeps trying to get me to play it, and I refuse.
Do y'all play on PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation usually, yeah.
Yeah, I still don't have a PS5. I almost bought one at a pawn shop the other day, but
Bro, I spent so saying I needed one. I finally bit the bullet and got one. I'm glad I did. But I wait. I wanted to wait till the slim version, anyways, which is what I got. And
Okay.
it's definitely smaller, not by a lot, but it's smaller than the older one. I hear the controller is actually even like more like. 'Cause I had a buddy come over who's I've been talking to him about it for a long time, and he has the regular version, and he was like, "Yep, even the controller's smaller," and I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Huh.
Everything's smaller. Typical PlayStation evolution, dude.
Shrink
Release
it.
an absolute behemoth of a console. 5 years later, oh look, now it's small.
Yeah, it's a normal.
Yeah. Now, well, there's word of a PlayStation 5 Pro now too.
Oh,
So that's typical. That's like typical for PlayStation. That's what
Yeah,
they
but does it just have like a high refresh rate or something?
probably yeah.
Something
Probably.
like that. That's all they
Little
do
higher.
now. Is like, oh
Yeah.
look, now we can play games at 120 hertz.
Right.
Speaking of, hour and 20 minutes, dude. Not one freeze. We're fucking killing it, dude. We're fucking
Oh yeah,
killing it.
dude, you're back in the groove now.
Dude, yeah, we've that's what I was saying. I think the router and the extenders were fucking toast.
I mean, honestly, routers, because they're on all the time, I feel like they lose some of their juice after like a couple years.
Well, dude,
You almost have to replace them.
we got struck by lightning like a couple months back. The fucking like whole neighborhood got new internet. Like, dude, like people's yards were like dug up. AT&T was out here. Like it was a big ordeal. But yeah,
I got one of those, Wi-Fi 6E routers. It's cool. I can get internet out in my horse barn. Love it.
nice.
Nice.
Dude, I don't even care that much. I just want to like be able to stream and play games. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's been smooth ever since, dude. The porn is fantastic. It's so fast now. First thing I did was log it up and say, "Hey, okay, cool, we're good.
I'd fucking lose my boner trying to find the perfect spot to pause at.
So tired. It starts buffering, dude. I'm buffering my dick, dude. I'm tired. Tired of this. Sitting there screaming at the AT&T guy in my boxers. I've been beating off nonstop, on and off for 10 years.
I'm about ready that it pauses on the fucking guy's butthole or some shit. No!
Oh,
No!
oh man. Yeah, dude. I'm ready to rob a fucking bank with my boys.
We should try that.
Okay.
Maybe next week. Tonight we'll do fucking like zombies or something.
Yeah. That'd be fun. Dude, our kill confirmed. That shit was fun. And domination.
Yeah,
Kill confirmed and domination are
Last week was fun. I had a lot of fun last week.
I still am trying to level up and like get in there because like y'all were raking in the kills and my kill death streak was.
No, it's okay that you're low because that like
helps us.
evens out.
Honestly, like I'm surprised you guys even invite me to play anymore because I ruin the lobbies.
Oh, do you just like murdering everyone?
I need to try and suck for like 10 games straight before I join. It seriously helps. Like they have like some type of algorithm.
Yeah.
To even it out. Like if you play too good, they're like, no, we can't have that. Then they put you in with a bunch of fucking try-hard 12-year-olds.
Cole had to go pee. He'll be back in a second.
Benji, this is that Yoda hilt that I was telling you about.
Oh, you son of a bitch, dude. Don't tempt me. I want it. Send it to me, dude. I'll take it. You were like, I don't want this. And I said, don't tempt me, dude. I'll take it.
He sent this with it too. I guess this is the guy that voiced him.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea who that is.
Send it, dude. Send it. Whenever we finish my hilt, you can just gather or whatever, you know.
Okay.
And I'll do something nice for you, man. We'll figure it out. Cole, you got a request, dude. What's on the shelves? Poor Cole. Every time he gets on any stream, people are like, "Show us the fucking room." Like, show us
Show us your
everything on the wall.
saners
Yeah,
now.
dude. Show us the saners.
I don't have many lightsabers in here. It's just
I love your fucking dude. That whole like the pictures you sent the other day where you like straighten stuff up. I was like, oh, that's so. I want to be in there. I just want
Yeah, it's a nice.
it got so dirty. I was like, I can't live like this.
Dude, yeah, I'm trying to remodel everything. I'm doing all these shelves that have my DVDs. I can't stand how it looks right now, but I'm getting rid of like all these shelves and redoing was gonna redo my floors, but I might actually do like just like an epoxy on it or something. Because people,
That's nice.
once I tore up all the wood floors that were bad, everyone was like, "Yo, you should actually like keep the concrete thing." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't like it, but I'm looking at options." But
Yeah,
I
my,
didn't like mine with the concrete. We ended up putting like the wood over top of it, not like hardwood, but whatever the
yeah, that
stuff
laminate.
that clicks in.
Yeah. That might be what I do eventually, but for now, I want to focus on the shelves. I've never been too happy with. You know what I mean? Like, I need to. So, like, all my collection is like Sabers, movies, and like video games. You know what I mean? Like comic books. I have like 200 trade paperbacks that go from one side of the wall to the other, but they're all on the bottom shelf because it's like like a couple 100 pounds in books. You know? So, like, I don't know. I also need to downsize. There's a lot of. The thing is with like DVD collecting, dude, I've been doing that for like 20 years. Like back when like dude, the $5 bin at Walmart was so much fun, and I just took advantage of that shit. And it was like every time I was like, okay, there's a movie that I haven't seen that I need to see, I just buy it. And it was like $5, like yoink. Or like movie stores, I miss that. I used to go through and grab them. But the problem is people started to like, hey, you collect DVDs, you want 50 of my DVDs? And I'd be like, yeah. Like, and then I just have like a giant box and be like, shit, where do I put all this crap?
Yeah, I finally had to thin the herd on mine because it was out of control. And like other than the Xbox, I don't have anything to play them on. So
well, I have a VCR down there, dude, for my VHS tapes. Like I bought a VCR when they were going out. Like I was like 16 or whatever, 17 years old, and I was in like Walmart, and I was like, they're still selling VCRs, and I was like, I'm just gonna get one so someone has one. Dude, it's like a brand new VCR that I've used like twice. I used it because I had the original Star Wars on VHS, and I watched it, and I was like, this is so cool. Yeah. I have like the original Jurassic Park, E.T., like all the movies I had when I was a kid on VHS. But I need to downsize a lot because like I can't stand the look. Like if it's not like I have to stack them a certain way, and I'm like, I want all the DVDs to, you know what I mean? So it's like I gotta downsize that. And Sabers, to be honest with you, man. My Stainers, it's too much, man. It's too much.
Don't say that. No such thing as too many Stainers.
All right, you're right. I got a little crazy there for a second, pretending like there's a thing is too many Stainers. What else do I want to do? I don't know. I just want to streamline it all, and like I also have been wanting to do it like that's what I've been on a kick lately, and I'm watching a lot of collection room tours and shit. You know what I mean? Like how people display their stuff and different shelving methods, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, oh, I want to do that. I've been wanting to do it for a while too.
Yeah, I sent those pictures to a few other friends, and they were like, "That you've got a busy room there," and I'm like, "Whatever, you know."
Dude, it's like a collection room or like an office or whatever. Like, do you ever get on Reddit and you're like in those like room subreddits, and everyone's like, "This is too much. You should only have a plant, a couch, and a chair and a rug. Yeah. And make sure that rug is like ideal, or you're a fucking savage." And I'm like, "God dang, dude, let the guy have a
live, laugh, love signs and shit. Like, get out of here."
Yeah. Bro, there's I think it's Male Living Space on Reddit or something like that. I followed it because I was like, this is cool. And then like, dude, over the years, people are like, add a plant, take that Star Wars DVD case and throw it in the trash. And I'm like, God dang, man, leave this kid alone. Like he's just trying to live his best life. They're serious about it too, man. But I mean, there's a difference between I think what is it? Somebody told me at one time, and I was like, all right, this is getting a little too much for me. But like, I'm a maximalist. Not a minimalist, where it's like you use the space to its 100% capacity, but it's not clutter. And I was like, okay, like we're just making up things now. All right, cool. Like I just have a lot of shit. I have a lot of shit. I'm trying not to make a mess.
That's a nice way to say that. You have a lot of shit.
You have a lot of shit, but it's tidy.
But yeah, at least it's tidy and it all has a place.
Yeah. At least you're not a barn animal,
yeah.
but you're in a barn. Like, yeah. But it's like, I don't know, man. Like Tim's shelf back there. Where'd you get that shelf, Tim? Where you have the blaster? Yeah, right behind you. Nope, behind you. That guy.
That's IKEA. That's an IKEA shelf that I stood up like this, and I mounted it on the wall.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because I remember when I saw
the lights were just like an Amazon. Those are Amazon LEDs.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, yeah, Jeremy's actually been in here. I do have a lot of shit.
Yeah, I said you have a lot of shit.
I do have a lot of shit.
Yeah. I want to see the rest of your room, man. I heard you have a great collection.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, dude, between it's messy a little bit, but I've got all my helmets and shit. You know, like.
You got the Dead Space helmet up there.
Oh yeah, dude, I've got 6, 7 Dead Space helmets. I mean, it's just mostly like. See, the thing was, I've had a lot of when I was doing the comic conventions with a friend of mine. He used to hire us to go around, and for like 4 years, I was doing all the different types of comic conventions or whatever, and I loved getting artwork from somebody that was at these. That was my thing. I was like, every time I did a convention job, I would leave with somebody's art. You know what I mean? Like, I love this one over here. I don't know if you can see it, but you see the Groot, baby Groot, getting ready to push the button. It's one of my favorite paintings, man. It's so silly. But I got that and a bunch of other ones. But like, people will gift me that kind of stuff too. So like, dude, there's like I want to redo my framed like arrangement. Like, that's something that hasn't changed in a while. Because I have like a lot of the MCU stuff like that I've had for years.
Yeah.
I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I kind of want to mix that up. But I just don't want this to be like a 100% Star Wars room at that point. Because, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of Star Wars shit. And then my desk is wild, dudes. It's massive. It takes up like most of this room. I don't know.
So you want less desk?
See, I don't know. I like it. Just too much shit. It's tidy though, right, Jeremy? Yeah, well, sometimes it gets out of control. Every time I work on something, it gets fucking out of control.
Oh yeah, same.
Dude, like,
it's embarrassing how messy I am when I'm installing. It's bad.
Bro, it's bad. I'll send you a picture of the massacre at some point. I haven't really, but like, basically what I do when I'm installing is like whatever process between like sanding a piece, you know what I mean? Like, it's tidy. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. But one of the like things that ends up happening is I like go through everything and do like all the like prep and shit, and then I'm like, I can't wire this up like this. So then I like have to take like a break and then like clean everything out of the way and get it situated. Be like, okay, now we can do the solder. You know what I mean? And it's just like, bro, you hit a point where you're like, how did it get to this mess? And then you have to stop and clean.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Really, I want to focus the saber display, so like almost like 90% of the sabers are in one display, you know, like one giant. That's pretty much what that is over there, the dresser that I'm building. But I want to blend the actual dresser underneath it. And then I was going to take the actual knobs and shit and have Greeblies, so like when you go for like your sock drawer, it's actually like a Star, you know what I mean? Like, and then tubes and like all the, because I know I sent you guys the folder for it. I was on Thingiverse and it was like Star Wars Greebly panels for like, and I'm talking like square comm links and like all that shit. Yeah. And it was like 100 different STLs. And I was like, y'all, I haven't done any of them yet. I was like, but here you go. And I kind of want to do those and slap them along the case. I go back and forth between like, do I want this display case to be like a museum, just black and light and display and plaque and stand? To like, do I want it to look like the inside of the Millennium Falcon in that bit? You know what I mean? Like, I go back and forth between like, does this need pipes and a bunch of random shit and gunk? I don't know. Do I have a creepy? No, yeah, I am the creepy uncle, dude.
I think everybody's got a creepy uncle.
Actually, I'm charging my creepy uncle right now. Yep, dude. So like my I have a couple of hilts that are CFX, right? And they're just deep sleep, and I just whatever. And I didn't realize how long it's been that I haven't messed with them because they're just completely dead. And I was like, oh my god, it died in deep sleep. So like I gotta charge 1 or 2 of them. Let's see it, dude. Let's see that messy ass install bench. Let me see it. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Jeremy's got a nice office.
Bro,
He's got a whole ass couch in his office.
dude, he's got that's. I need to go fly over there and hang out with him. Like I've been talking about that for a while, and that's something I need to plan up.
Yeah.
He's gonna message me his messy desk. Is it messy right now, dude? Are you installing right now, or it's just still messy? You dirty bitch. Dude, I really want to build. So like, I know it's kind of ridiculous, but me being at the port, right? Like I had to I helped move some shit into like the storage container, which is an actual container, right? And I was just walking down it and I was like, I don't need to be in here because like this just confirms that if I could just take a shipping container and turn it into like a giant warehouse office thing, I was like, I want to. I was like walking back and forth. I was like, there's more than enough room for every bit of nerd shit that I want to cram into something like this. Have you watched those? That's another thing that's addicting, dude. I was watching those container home conversions. People making offices out of those. Boy. Be over, dude. Drop like 50 grand into a little office outside.
I'd bury him. I want to put him underground, like bomb shelter style.
That's what do you watch Colin Furs?
Yeah. Did you see the tunnel? The tunnel that he's building?
It's flooded, dude. Yeah, no, I've been watching him build that bunker for like years.
Dude lives like in a suburb and he's tunneling underneath his house, underneath his driveway. Dude,
it's already done. So he had a doomsday bunker built, right? And then he has a shed, and then his house, and then his shed was like where he kind of like started, I guess. I don't know, but it basically has he tunneled from his house to his bunker and to his shed, so he can go underground to all of them. Now he's making a garage underneath the carport to rise up his door. Yeah. I was like, this dude's fucking insane. I love it.
Yeah, crazy.
Could you imagine just like that's how you leave? You just come up out of the ground of your front yard. All right, we're about to see Double A's messy desk. Yep, here we go. Oh, you nasty bitch.
Can you show us?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Hold on, let me save it so I can turn it.
The Jergens bottle and the
there's cum everywhere, dude. Oh my god.
Expect nothing less.
If there's anything but mountains of cum, I'm disappointed. All right, Aaron. I'm sorry, dude, but you did it to yourself, bro. Look at this sloppy son of a bitch. Jeremy's mad at you, dude. If Jeremy's watching, Jeremy's installing at his desk right now, looking over the screen, going, "Fuck." Here, hold up, dude.
There's no way that you work through. There's no way. Holy, oh my god!
Wow, that's brutal,
dude.
Come on.
All right, yeah, it's official. That's the messiest workplace I've ever seen.
I'm proud of you, dude. He said it's bad, yeah, dude. See, here's the thing, though, man. I'm not far off from that. Like that's what I was saying when I'm like,
I don't know, man. I'm not that bad. God damn.
Well, no, I'm saying it's like, well, not that. Yeah, that is, dude. Wait, that's not one install though, homie. Like, what is going on? I'm looking at this. Like, what is this? Oh my god.
Doesn't he have a twin brother? I feel like I watched him on a stream, and then like he also was like in the background. I was like, what the fuck?
5 installs worth. You just haven't cleaned
That's
it
5
up.
installs. Okay.
All right. Well, still, dude, holy shit. I'm trying to find something just totally incriminating. You know what I mean? Like I'm really looking for it. Oh, there it is. KY Jelly, dude. He's beating off there too. Oh, I found the foot. Is that a foot? Is that your foot? Yep, that's a shoe. I found it. That's probably the most hidden shoe I've ever seen. See it down there? Look at that little white.
Yep.
That's a shoe. We got it, boys. We got him.
I try to sneak a toe in most of my shots.
Bro, that one that I sent you guys where I had every single one of my toes extended as hard as I could, I was like cramping, dude. I took every toe I have and I stretched it as hard as I possibly could with a hilt in the middle of it. I took a pic, dude. If anybody would have walked in and saw me, like they would have been like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Oh man.
Just try not to fall over with a phone, a lightsaber, and my toes just independently cramping. I told you to knock. I'm talking to my friends.
What else? So I'm seriously considering leaving the resin printing world behind.
I was about to. I felt like I knew where you were. Yeah, the Bamboo Labs thing. We were talking about that, right?
Yeah. I mean, Jeremy and Albert both use them, and I've been hearing nothing but good things from both of them and a bunch of other people in the community about them. But
isn't does Albert have one, or is Albert getting one?
I think Albert has one too. But
Yeah,
if I can get the level, like close to the level of detail that I am used to getting, which it appears that I can, I will move away from resin as fast as I can. I'm tired of it.
Dude, I'll be honest with you, man. The resin printers are awesome. You know, Cole sent me one, and I printed a bunch of stuff, and that's probably what I'm going to use most for the Greebly panels that I was talking about for the display. But man, is it a pain, dude?
Yeah,
it's fucking like it's such a process of like, because like my thing is, I had a bunch of like I did my Dead Space statue, and I did like a bunch of little things that I was just testing the detail level and doing, and just running tests for like weeks, and it was a lot of fun. But I was just like, man, I'm sitting there scrubbing and cleaning, and like it's all over the place. I'm like, this is such a fucking mess. And so like to use it often would be just exhausting to me. Like, yeah. It's such a crucial tool for any prop. If you have like because that's what I was getting at was just designing Greeblies to insert and print those in resin and put it in a PLA chassis. I still haven't done that. But like there's just it's such a useful tool. But if it's your main tool, oh my gosh, dude! Like
I mean that's all I've known this whole time. Like I started with resin, so I've just been a resin workshop since I started doing this stuff, and I've just been waiting for FDM to get to that level of speed and accuracy. And like the Bamboo Labs, it's close. It's
very close. The one that Jeremy showed, was it the Fallen one? Well, there was one that had detail shit.
What, one of his?
Yeah, that he shared in the chat.
Yeah.
You and Albert and I was like, damn, that's got some. Because like I know the limits of what you can print in the FDM that's gonna look, like I can design a Greebly in the chassis and be like, no, that's not gonna fly.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, that's gonna look shit when it prints. So I know that limit of like, okay, this will come through and be okay. But that chassis I was looking at and I was like, damn, he's pushing the threshold. I was like, that's fucking like there's detail in that small little bit. Because I mean, I can't remember. Actually, is it this one? I was like trying to get certain ones that have like, I don't know if you can tell, but I have like a tiny little red and green triangle in there. And then there's details even more in that. And I was like, this is extremely pushing it. But what
did you print that on, Benji?
Just my print, my enders.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks great. I mean, that's good detail too.
But that's what I'm saying, dude. And that's like 100%. Like we can't go any further. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sucks because like in the beginning too, when I was trying to do shit, there was one chassis I did where I went so small. Because in Fusion, if you're zooming in and you're just fucking jamming, you don't realize when you zoom out how small that really is. And so like I made one and I printed it off and I went, oh, and Jeremy saw it because obviously Jeremy was holding my hand through all of my like designing and printing process. He was my fucking rock on that shit. And I showed him and he goes, no. He said, send it to me. Send me the file, I'll print you off in resin. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks. That was my first experience with the resin one. So
yeah.
Dude, it's just I think the last thing I tried to do recently on the resin printer was the I got a Darth Maul skull that I really been wanting to paint and play and display. And it failed, and I was like, I don't feel like doing this. I was like, I don't feel like cleaning this all up. I want to, and I'm going to, but like I looked at it as a time thing. I was like, I got other things to do. I can't be playing. You know what I mean? So like, hopefully the space that I've been trying to get to this year, where I'm back to like just taking on 1 or 2 commissions here and there if I wanted to, and focusing more on either advancing some skills or doing some projects that I absolutely just like give me passion. You know what I mean? So that's when I'm going to bust that resin printer out and do a lot of weird shit, dude. I want to do a RoboCop statue. I want to do a Darth Vader statue. There's a bunch of statues I want to print and paint. That's what I want to do, man.
They're great for miniatures and figures. Yeah. They're great for that. But like
Dead Space one, dude, this was my first test of a statue, and I haven't done it again. But dude, not one bit of sanding in this bitch. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like painting it was a total fucking blast, dude. I spent like maybe an hour just painting that shit. I want to do a bunch, man. Bro, did you ever see that? Did you get a dildo blade plug?
No, I was just gonna say I think Mr. K Sith might have a nice figure.
Do you have it now?
Yeah, I have the dildo.
Bro, that thing's been through a journey.
It's been passed around a lot.
I got that thing on my birthday. And then I took it to the show that we played that night. And so it was on the merch booth, like whatever. And then while we were playing, it was crowd surfing, and it had like a condom on top of it, it only fit over the top part. And like I was like, Jesus. So then I tried getting rid of it, and it somehow ended up back in my car at the end of the night. And I was like, God dang it. So yeah, Tim was the next candidate. I cleaned it up though. So
thank you for
cleaned it up. I was like, I don't feel right. Like this thing's been to a show. Like it needs to like take a Lysol wipe to it.
Well, I made sure to lube it up before I sent it to Keenan. So
there you go.
Appreciate
yeah,
it.
no, the little blade plugs that Aaron is talking about there is, I think it was JR made like some clear actual resin versions of that cock and balls, and it was a blade plug. So you actually like slid it into your speaker. You turn it on and lit the penis up. So
yeah, that's another, like, resin's good for clear stuff. It's great for that. But I just,
what did I say, Andrew? I said Aaron. Andrew. My bad. Yeah, there's so many things I want to do, especially when you watch there's another like YouTube channel like rabbit hole that I went down there was like this I can't remember if she was Korean. I don't know what it is. None of it's in English. But like she is building these like insanely cool like diorama like model things, and she like resin print stuff, and it was like her designing shit and like putting it in. It's like a monster coming out of like a swimming pool or whatever. You know, it's like one of those ones where it's like fantasy meets like horror type shit. And I was just sitting there watching all these videos, and I was like, God, like watching them design set stuff for their, just like, that's another thing with the resin printing that would be just amazing is when you're building stands and stuff like that, or like actual, like, dude, if you did like the carbonite freezing chamber and like you would do all that in like this, that would be fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like Gundam, people do like Gundam, like hangar bays and shit, and I was like, that's so fucking. Yeah, you could do that. I honestly, dude, for all of my diffusion for like the windows and shit, I literally just have the stock diffusion material from the blade diffusion shit, and I just cut those up. It's still pretty blinding though. Like I need to double it up probably. You know what I mean? Like it's still pretty fucking blinding.
You can program that into Profi to dim them.
I didn't know that, but man, like it's not bad. You know what I mean? Like you can look at it without the diffusion, though, man.
I love that Exagawa mesh that you put in there. That looks so good.
Gotta have it, dude. Actually, this is not Hesegawa.
No,
but it's very, very similar.
Yeah, it looks good. I like that.
It's dude, Hesegawa is so freaking tiny, man. I wonder if I should have some. No, this is This is some kind of mesh that I got whenever I was trying to do like predator helmets and shit like that with Jeremy. It's like a plastic mesh. You can get them at
Oh yeah. That's like the speaker grill or fan grill stuff, right?
yeah, I think I got it from like Hobby Lobby. Like there's like a sheet of it, you know, and it's like plastic. It's actual plastic. That's Hesagawa though, right?
This is brass, but I get these from Etsy. It's like a jewelry maker, and they're like really cheap. But it's
Bro,
brass.
I'll show you the difference in Hesagawa though.
Hesagawa.
Here's Hesagawa.
The last time I tried to get some, it was like a 3-week shipping time to get
You
it.
can't even see. That's how small.
Yeah.
That's how small the freaking. I don't even know how I'd show that. Oh, here we go. We'll do it like this. That's how small the hexagons are.
Jesus. Yeah.
So when light goes through them, though, oh, my, see, there you go. They're so small. Throw that shit into some crystal chambers and stuff like that. Anywhere that has a little bit of light to back it, whew, pops. Shit look good.
All right, guys. I'm gonna run. I gotta eat lunch.
Yeah, I gotta jump too, guys.
No, I'm dude. 2 hours, almost 2 hours, and no freeze, bros. I gotta get going too because I gotta pick the kid up soon.
Hell yeah.
That's a success, dude.
All right, guys.
Thanks for hanging out, though, guys.
Later.
Appreciate it. Later. I'm about to call it too.
Later.
Keenan, I will see you like what, maybe 9, 8, 9?
Sure, we'll see what happens.
All right, sounds good.
Play
Later, bro.
See ya.
Later, dudes. See ya. No freezing. We did it. No freezing.